Hi friends, in our earlier video, we have learned how to enter equations using equation editor and their shortcuts. Right now, the link of the video is there on the top right corner. In this video, we will learn how to number these equations and also how to create cross-reference of these equations. The common method for creating equation numbers is with the help of tables. But in this video, using ready-made macros, we will learn how to generate automatic numbered equations, how to generate their cross-reference in the document, generate equation number along with chapter number, generate theorem numbers along with chapter numbers, how to update all the equation numbers in serial order, etc. By using these macros, we can save considerable amount of our time in typing documents containing equations. In the beginning, let's go through in brief how to generate equation numbers using tables. In this method, first we will insert one row 3 column table. First column is for spacing, second column to enter equation, and the last column is for equation number. In the last column, within parenthesis, let's insert a field. For this, let's go to Insert menu and then to Submenu Quick Parts. Let's click on Field. Now let's select SEQ field here, which is for sequence, and if we wish, we can edit its name and click OK. The equation number is generated in the last column. We can right click the table and go to its properties and change its format like border. We can also format the equation number if we wish so. Now let's select the table and again go to Quick Part submenu under Insert menu. Let's click on Save Selection to Quick Part Gallery to save this table as a building block. Let's name it and click OK. Now in this table, we can enter the equation in the center column. Whenever we have to enter new equation, we can go to Quick Part submenu and click the saved formatted table. The table will be inserted at the place of cursor and will have equation numbers in serial order. Since I am in education field, I have to type assignments with mathematical equations in Word. I used to enter equation numbers using table method explained earlier, but it was very generic. I was always on a lookout for a better solution to make my work faster and easy. After I started using macros method for generating numbered equations and their maintenance, my workload has considerably reduced. In the coming part of the video, we will learn how to install these ready-made macros and also how to use them effectively. Before we start, please go through the link in the video description and download the macros. You can open the downloaded file in any Word editor like Notepad, WordPad. Using Ctrl+A and Ctrl+C, copy the complete coding on the clipboard. To install the copied macros, let's go back to Word and click View menu. Here, let's click on Macros. Next, let's click on View Macros. In my Word, there is no macro added, hence the cursor is directly on Create. If you have already installed any macros in your Word, you need to click Create. Here, let's enter a name to this new macro. Now let's click on Create. Now let's delete the default coding and paste the copied macros using Ctrl+V. Now let's close this window. Now let's right click on menu bar and here click on Customize Quick Access Toolbar. In the left drop down menu, let's select macros. Now using this add button, let's add all the macros one by one to the right pane, Quick Access Toolbar. If any of these macros are not needed in future, they can be always removed later on. These macros will appear in Quick Access Toolbar in the same sequence as added. If we want, we can reorder their sequence. We can select the macro we want to rearrange, and with the help of up and down arrows, we can reorder them. We have added and rearranged all the macros. Here, all the macros have same icon, so it is not possible to identify them visually. And to identify them, we have to take help of tooltip text, which is time consuming and boring. There is a solution for this. We can change these icons by selecting the macro and hitting this modify button. Here many symbols are available. We can select the most appropriate symbol for the macro and click OK to change their icon. Following the same procedure, let's change the icons of all the macros for easy visual identification. These macros are named as per their functionality, and we can make out what these macros are for by looking at their name. Let's select most appropriate symbols as per their functionality. Here I am assigning random icons to save time. We can always change their icons in future whenever we wish. If you have not come across macros earlier, you must be wondering what these macros are and how they are used. These macros are nothing but script, easily written using macros recording tool. In Word, we can record and save frequently used same actions using macros recording tool. Actually, when we record these frequently used actions, in background, script of these each action is generated in the same order. When we run the saved macros in future, the recorded actions will be automatically performed without our effort in a fraction of a second. In order to save time, tasks used frequently by us can be recorded in form of macros. We can make different macros for different type of tasks and give them separate name and run whenever needed. If you want to know more about macros, please write in the comment box. I will try to upload a video on macros. We have changed icons of all the macros. Now let's click OK to save and come out. Now all the macros are visible in Quick Access toolbar with their new icons. Initially, it's difficult to remember functionality of the macros by their icons, so icons have to be chosen appropriately. If you have any doubt, we can always hover our cursor over the icon and the name of the macro will be displayed in the tooltip text. If you find any macro is not needed, you can always right-click on them and remove from Quick Access toolbar to keep your toolbar concise and tidy. We can always go to Customize Quick Access toolbar and add the deleted macros, modify the icons or remove the macros. Installation of macros is over. Now let's see how we can use them. First, let's see how to enter numbered equations. For this, let's click on pi symbol, which we have assigned for Insert Numbered Equation macro. Let's enter two more numbered equations using the same procedure. We can see that the equation numbers are generated in serial order. To give cross-reference of an equation, we will use macro insert number reference, for which exclamation mark symbol is assigned. First, let's place the cursor where we want to insert cross-reference. Next, click on the exclamation symbol and then double-click the equation number of which we want to give cross-reference. To go to cross-referenced equation, we have to keep the control pressed and click on the referred number. We can see that the cross-referenced equation number is highlighted. This cross-reference macro is especially very helpful when we have a long assignment running into number of pages. With the help of this, we can always go to the referred equation with just one click without searching the whole document. In case if we have to add equations anywhere before the current equation, we need not bother about changing the successive equation numbers. The updating of equation numbers is performed by the macro update all numbers, which is called at the end of all other macros. So the equation numbers will be updated automatically whenever we run any macro. Whenever we have to delete numbered equations, we should select the table, right-click and click on Cut. In this case, equation numbers are not updated. Reason being, no macros has run in the process of deleting equations. For updating the numbers, we should run the macro Update All Numbers by clicking on its icon Hand. Now equation numbers are updated and are in sequence. So it is necessary to click this macro whenever we delete any equation. In my opinion, it's always advisable to click this macro update all numbers at the end of each assignment so that there is no chance of error in sequence of equation numbers. Let's learn how to align these equations. Let's click the symbol of macro, left align all equations. It is giving an option for left margin in inches. Let's enter our choice and click OK. Now all the equations are left aligned with the specified margin. If we want to center align all the equations, we can use the macro center all equations. Now let's learn how to enter chapter-wise numbered equations. For this, first let's click the symbol of macro, insert equation number with chapter, and then on symbol of macro, insert numbered equation. By inserting chapter-wise numbered equations, we can always know to which chapter these equations belong to. Whenever we start a new chapter, we should click on the tick mark symbol for Increase Chapter Number macro. In the confirmation window, let's click on OK to confirm. Now, to insert numbered equations in this new chapter, as usual, let's click on pi symbol. We can see that the chapter number has increased and first equation in this chapter restarts with equation number 1, obviously along with the chapter number. This way, we can give separate equation serial numbers for different chapters. I wanted to jump to chapter number 5 directly from chapter number 2. For this, I have to click on the tick mark symbol of Increase Chapter Number macro. Instead of clicking the symbol 3 times, by mistake I have clicked 5 times, and now the equation number starts with chapter number 7. There is no direct macro to reduce the chapter number back to 5. But still for this, there is a solution. We have to press Ctrl plus star symbol on keyboard. These hidden formatting symbols like pilcrow and double up arrows will appear. The number of up arrows are count of chapters. So to reduce the chapter count to 5, we have to delete 2 up arrows. Now let's double click any one of the up arrow. In the delete confirmation window, let's click OK. Chapter count in the equation has reduced to 6. Instead of double click on up arrow, we can perform the same by clicking on cross symbol of remove chapter increase mark macro. In the delete confirmation window, let's click OK. Now the chapter count in the equation has reduced to 5. We can use any of these two procedures as convenient. I have done the mistake intentionally to demonstrate this procedure of reducing the chapter number, which does not have a direct macro. To remove these formatting symbols, we have to press Ctrl plus star symbol on keyboard once again. Whenever we need to delete a numbered equation, we should select the complete row and click on Cut, or else the formatting of the whole document might get disturbed. Since we have deleted this equation, we should click symbol hand for Update All Numbers macro so that all equation numbers are updated. Due to some reason, we insert equation without insert numbered equation macro. For example, when we have to copy equation from some other source, the equations are not numbered. Still, we can number these equations. Here we have 2 numbered equations and 3 equations without equation numbers. To add equation number, let's place the cursor next to the equation and click on down arrow symbol for insert equation number macro. This equation will be numbered. However, this insertion does not follow the format of numbered equations inserted earlier. The reason being, this macro has not used any table for numbering. Here we have to align the number by moving it manually. This macro inserts the number at the position of the cursor. Even if we enter some numbered equations and some equations numbered after insertion, the numbering will not be affected and will be in sequence. We need not worry about it. We can give cross-reference of these equations using the same procedure as of numbered equations. Not only equations, using these macros, we can number a sentence or a part of it if needed. The numbers will be updated automatically. We can always remove the equation number of any equation, but remember, we have to click on hand symbol to update all the numbers. In my opinion, as far as possible, we should use numbered equations only, so that we don't have to bother about formatting. Numbered equations are in tables, whereas the equations numbered later on are not in tables and are in normal form. Hence, formatting of these will have to be done manually. We can generate theorem numbers similar to equation numbers using the macro insert theorem number. Theorems numbered this way will not be in tables, but the numbers will be inserted wherever the cursor is. Both theorem number and equation numbers will follow separate sequence. To insert theorem numbers with reference to a specific chapter, we can run the macro insert theorem number with chapter. Procedure to increase or decrease the chapter numbers will be same as that of numbered equations. We have gone through all useful macros. Now let's review them. This macro is to center align the equations. This is create equation number style macro, which we have ignored as it is of not much significance. We can right click on this and select remove to delete it from quick access toolbar. This equation reference macro can also be removed. This is for increasing chapter number. This is for numbering the equation. This is for inserting equation number with chapter. This is for numbered equation. This is for cross reference. This is to insert a theorem number. This is for theorem number with chapter. This macro is for left aligning the equations. We have not used this number reference macro, so we can also remove this from the toolbar. This macro is for removing chapter increase mark, and this macro is for updating all the numbers, which we should always run after finishing the assignment. By removing these icons, only their presence from the toolbar will be affected and the macros will be still available. Whenever we need them, we can always add back the deleted macros to quick access toolbar and again assign a meaningful symbol. If you want to delete the macros permanently, go to View menu, then click on Macros, then click on View Macros. Any of the macro or all the macros can be deleted one by one using this delete button. But even if you are not using these macros, it's not necessary that you have to delete them. They will not create any problem as such, except they will create clutter if you have a lot of macros. If you use equation numbers, you can always give a try to these macros, and I am sure you will find them really helpful and time saving. Let's conclude this video here. If you found this video useful, please hit the thumbs up icon. Please also share this video in your social circle. It will encourage us to upload more videos. If you have not yet subscribed our channel, please do subscribe our channel aonehelp. Please also click on bell icon to get notifications of our forthcoming videos. For any query or suggestion, please leave a message in the comment box. Let's meet again in next video. Thanks for watching till end. Bye.